Slapping the music world class, the face with her sophomore album 21, out Feb 22nd, Adele brings an arsenal of errant new tracks that tell the tale of simple moments in love, avoiding ladling songs about every guy she's ever simple smooth. This UK song straight paints a LP romance from beginning to end about one boy who loves one girl, named Adele Atkins.
Welcome, Adele Atkins. Hello, Jenny. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to have you come here.
You're welcome.
I stand here with Adele to talk about her new album, the newly found country artist who inspired each track, and the time she loved for someone else to take over. How did you prepare for recording the new album?
To start with, I was doing a lot of hopping from one studio to the next and try to find somewhere that has a good web. I also met up with a lot of producers, writers, musicians, and hang with them out of a little bit.
Oh, I see. You always like to hang out with people for a while before you work with them.
Because if someone got a shady sense of humor, no matter who they are or how good they are.
Oh, were you surprised at how well your first album, 19
I really was. I thought it was just going to be a London or UK based album. I didn't expect it to spread to so many places. I thought it would just be my friends and family buying it, so I was expecting it to sell thousands of copies at all.
Wow.
I was hoping for thousands. I personally didn't have many expectations such as but it spread anything my record company expect it to do. They believe in me because they signed with me.
Wow. This issue we are presenting, the our one to watch for the year ahead. As someone who was in that position a few years ago, what was the experience like?
I feel quite uncomfortable by it or anyone asks me, you know that I mean it's what actually like she won at a bit award cause she do well. It was really what except me. I was gonna do well.
Yeah. I think so. You are done well. So what advice would you give to someone who find themselves in that position now?
Don't believe the bird. Don't listen any parts. Just do for the listen you stuff and not because of the everyone saying. I list a lot of part and it's my part and it's make you hate yourself a bit. So I would say do the work and make the music how you did before anyone care.
Oh, were the song on the album written in America?
Two songs were written in America, which was Rumor Had It. One is I did with Ryan, my producers, and Someone Like You that I did with Dan Wilsons. They were both done in LA, but the other ones I couldn't about find and that and or the record were done in London.
Okay, that was so interesting.
Yeah,
How about
thank you.
Someone Like You song?
It's about trying to move on and trying to be happy for someone, even when you're quite late to chance to do so. I broke down yesterday when I was singing Someone Like You at the station. I just had to stop and have a sip of tea. I'm still really early singing all these new songs. I'm not quite over it yet. I thought I was, but I'm not. Sometimes I do get a bit lost in the moment. Remember being in the situation is pretty. It's pretty heartbreaking. It make my breath away a bit. I convert into a million price by the time I worked and recorded Somewhat Like You at the end of the album. It's my most accurate songs to date. It's date with tasting, yeah.
You wrote the song after you broken heart. You're so amazing.
Thank you.
How and about the rolling in the deep?
Rolling in the deep is just about having a bit of self-growth and suddenly coming on the invitation that you being teased quite badly is about the last argument we made before we completely broke up. For me, I could really feel my heart going. The beat is the speed that my heart was going when I was talking to producer about it.
The album title are named after the age you were making them, right?
Yeah.
Do they mark specific chapter of your life at that age? Will you be able to look back and remember how you were feeling at that time?
Yeah, I have gone in many ways since I first record. I'm just a bit more content with myself and other people. I'm not as expectant as I used to be. I'm more aware of my fault and my disappointments. I know what it is that I do wrong in relationships, which seem to be the theme of all my songs. I'm not native anymore. A bit more worldly, like happiness.
Oh, do you think that limit to how honest you can be in song and what emotion you put in there?
I think it just depends on my mood. Sometimes I don't want anyone knowing of my business, and other time I'm like, maybe I will just say this is how it is. Yeah, that's that.
Oh, great! I'm pleasant you to come pop-up channel today, and thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, Adele has become justifiable famous, and most of it is like this, generous and 50 broken up by body, writer, and what am I like? It had helped distinguish her since she first emerged in 2007 when a combination of a hot performance on late night TV and then a prize at the 2008 Brit Award marked her out as important new singing stars. 4 years, she still can catch you by surprise. That part-time law lady chit-chat, then suddenly, the beautiful vocal Adele is a musical talent that is impossible to put aside.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you next week. We will meet the Justin Bieber on Pop-Up channel. Thank you, y'all.
Bye bye.